Imagine this. You're faced with a choice. Should you invest in further education, take a job opportunity abroad, or stick with your current path? Critical thinking enables you to analyze these options objectively, evaluate the risks and rewards, and choose the path most aligned with your goals. This chapter explores how to make critical thinking a habit, seamlessly applying it to your decisions and challenges in both personal and professional life. Why critical thinking matters in everyday life. 1. Improved decision-making. Every day, we make countless decisions, from trivial ones like what to eat for breakfast to life-changing ones like choosing a career or a partner. Critical thinking ensures that these decisions are not driven by impulse or bias, but are based on careful analysis and rational judgment. Example: instead of impulsively buying the latest gadget, a critical thinker might research reviews, compare prices, and evaluate whether the purchase aligns with their budget and needs. 2. Effective problem solving. Life is full of challenges, whether it's resolving a misunderstanding with a friend or tackling a major work project. Critical thinking equips you with the tools to break down problems, identify root causes, and develop effective solutions. Example: if your team at work misses a deadline, critical thinking helps you analyze what went wrong, whether it was poor planning, unclear communication, or external factors, and devise strategies to prevent it from happening again. 3. Navigating uncertainty. In an unpredictable world, critical thinking helps you navigate ambiguity with confidence. By assessing the evidence, weighing probabilities, and considering multiple perspectives, you can make informed choices even in uncertain situations. Example: during a financial downturn, a critical thinker might evaluate various investment options, considering both short-term risks and long-term gains, instead of reacting to panic-driven market trends. How to integrate critical thinking into daily life. Developing a habit of critical thinking requires conscious effort and practice. Here are practical steps to incorporate it into your everyday decisions and interactions. 1. Start with small decisions. Critical thinking doesn't have to begin with monumental choices. Start by applying it to small, everyday decisions to build the habit. Example: when choosing a new restaurant to try, don't just rely on flashy advertisements. Instead, read customer reviews, check ratings, and consider your preferences and budget. 2. Ask the right questions. Questions are at the heart of critical thinking. Whether you're evaluating a claim, considering a decision, or solving a problem, asking the right questions can uncover hidden assumptions and clarify your thoughts. Key questions to ask: what evidence supports this claim? Are there alternative explanations or viewpoints? What are the potential outcomes of this decision? Example: if someone tells you that a particular diet guarantees weight loss, ask about the scientific evidence behind it, potential risks, and whether it suits your lifestyle. 3. Analyze your biases. We all have biases that influence our thinking, often without realizing it. Critical thinking involves recognizing these biases and actively working to minimize their impact. Exercise. Reflect on a recent decision you made. Did you rely on stereotypes, jump to conclusions, or favor information that confirmed your existing beliefs? Consider how you might approach the situation differently next time. 4. Use logical frameworks. Applying structured frameworks can make critical thinking more systematic and effective. One popular method is the ideal problem-solving model. I. Identify the problem. D. Define the key issues. E. Explore possible solutions. A. Act on the chosen solution. L. Look back to evaluate the results. Example: suppose you're deciding whether to take on a side hustle. Using the ideal model, you'd 1. Identify your primary concern, e.g., balancing time and income. 2. Define the key factors, e.g., the hours required, potential earnings, and personal interests. 3. Explore options, e.g., freelancing, part-time work, or starting a small business. 4. Act on the best choice. 5. Review the outcome to determine whether the decision met your expectations. Using critical thinking in personal life. 1. Managing relationships. Critical thinking helps you navigate the complexities of personal relationships by fostering empathy, understanding, and effective communication. Example: During a disagreement with a partner or friend, instead of reacting emotionally, critically analyze the situation. What are the facts? What might be influencing their perspective? How can you address the issue constructively? 2. Making health and lifestyle choices. From choosing a diet to deciding on exercise routines, critical thinking ensures that your decisions are based on reliable information and align with your goals. Example: if you come across a trendy fitness program, critically evaluate its credibility. Is it supported by scientific evidence? Does it suit your needs and lifestyle? By doing so, you avoid falling for fads and focus on what truly works for you. 3. Personal financial decisions. Whether it's creating a budget, investing in stocks, or planning for retirement, critical thinking helps you make sound financial choices. Example: before making a big purchase, critically assess its value. Do you really need it, or is it a want? How will it impact your long-term financial goals? Using critical thinking in professional life. 1. Improved decision-making. Everyday life is full of decisions, from small choices, like what to eat for dinner, to significant ones like choosing a career path. Critical thinking empowers you to approach these decisions with clarity and structure, ensuring that you weigh the pros and cons objectively. Example: suppose you're deciding whether to buy a new smartphone. Instead of impulsively purchasing the latest model, a critical thinker would consider factors such as budget, features, reviews, and the value it offers compared to alternatives. This logical approach ensures you make a decision that aligns with your needs and priorities. 2. Effective problem solving. Challenges, both big and small, are inevitable in life. Critical thinking equips you with the tools to break down problems, analyze their root causes, and develop effective solutions. It helps you avoid hasty decisions and focus on resolving issues systematically. Example: imagine a workplace conflict where a project deadline is missed due to a communication gap. Rather than assigning blame, a critical thinker would evaluate the situation. Was the timeline realistic? Were roles and responsibilities clearly defined? This analysis leads to practical solutions, such as better project planning and communication protocols. 3. Stronger relationships. Applying critical thinking in your interactions fosters empathy and understanding. It encourages you to listen actively, consider different perspectives, and respond thoughtfully, strengthening your personal and professional relationships. Example: during an argument with a friend, instead of reacting emotionally, a critical thinker would pause, assess the situation objectively, and address the root cause of the disagreement. This approach leads to more constructive and respectful conversations. Integrating critical thinking into daily decisions. To make critical thinking a part of your daily life, it's important to cultivate habits that encourage analytical and reflective thinking. Here's how. 1. Ask the right questions. When faced with a decision or problem, start by asking open-ended questions to explore the situation more deeply. What is the real issue here? What are the possible solutions or outcomes? What evidence supports or challenges my assumptions? Example: if you're considering whether to accept a new job offer, ask yourself, what skills or experiences will I gain? How does this role align with my long-term goals? Are there any potential risks, such as longer work hours or relocation? These questions help you approach the decision with a clear and objective mindset. 2. Evaluate evidence thoroughly. In today's digital age, we're bombarded with information from countless sources. To think critically, it's crucial to assess the credibility and reliability of the information you encounter. Look for multiple trustworthy sources to validate claims. Be cautious of sensational headlines or biased content. Consider the context and purpose behind the information. Example: if you read conflicting news articles about a health trend, such as intermittent fasting, analyze studies, consult experts, and weigh the evidence before forming an opinion or adopting the practice. 3. Practice reflection. Reflection involves stepping back and analyzing your decisions, actions, and thought processes. This habit allows you to identify patterns, recognize biases, and improve your future decision-making. Exercise. At the end of each day, spend 5 to 10 minutes reflecting on a decision you made. Ask yourself, what factors influenced my decision? Did I consider all perspectives and evidence? What could I do differently next time? Using critical thinking to navigate challenges. Life is full of unexpected challenges, and critical thinking can help you approach them with confidence and composure. 1. Personal challenges. From managing finances to resolving conflicts, critical thinking helps you stay grounded and make informed choices in difficult situations. Example: suppose you're struggling to manage your monthly budget. A critical thinker would identify the problem. Are expenses too high? Or is income too low? Analyze spending patterns. Which expenses are essential and which can be reduced? Develop a solution. Create a realistic budget and track progress regularly. This methodical approach not only solves the immediate issue, but also builds long-term financial discipline. 2. Professional challenges. Workplace challenges, such as meeting tight deadlines or leading a team, often require quick yet thoughtful decision-making. Critical thinking ensures that you balance short-term needs with long-term goals. Example: imagine your team is behind schedule on a project. Instead of panicking, a critical thinker would assess the situation, what tasks remain, and what resources are available. Prioritize effectively. Focus on high-impact tasks and delegate where possible. Communicate clearly. Keep stakeholders informed about progress and challenges. This structured approach minimizes stress and maximizes productivity. 3. Navigating ethical dilemmas. Critical thinking also plays a key role in addressing ethical dilemmas, where the right decision may not always be clear. It encourages you to consider the consequences of your actions and align them with your values. Example: suppose you witness unethical behavior at work, such as falsifying reports. Critical thinking would involve gathering facts to understand the situation fully, evaluating the potential impact on colleagues, clients, and the organization, deciding on the best course of action, such as reporting the issue through appropriate channels. Developing a habit of critical thinking. Like any skill, critical thinking requires consistent practice and effort to become a natural part of your daily routine. Here are some practical tips to help you develop this habit. 1. Engage in thought-provoking activities. Stimulate your mind by engaging in activities that challenge your reasoning and creativity, such as solving puzzles and brain teasers, playing strategy games like chess, writing essays or journal entries to explore complex topics. 2. Surround yourself with diverse perspectives. Engage with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and viewpoints. This exposure broadens your understanding and helps you see issues from multiple angles. Example: join a debate club or discussion group where participants share varying opinions. These interactions encourage you to defend your views while remaining open to constructive criticism. 3. Adopt a growth mindset. A growth mindset emphasizes learning and improvement over perfection. Accept that mistakes are part of the process and use them as opportunities to refine your thinking skills. Exercise. After making a mistake, reflect on what went wrong and identify steps to avoid similar errors in the future. 4. Set aside time for critical thinking. Dedicate a specific time each day or week to practice critical thinking. Use this time to analyze a problem, evaluate a decision, or reflect on a recent experience. Example: during your morning routine, take 10 minutes to review the day's tasks and prioritize them based on importance and urgency. Applying critical thinking to long-term success. Critical thinking isn't just about solving immediate problems. It's a mindset that paves the way for long-term success. By consistently applying this skill, you can adapt to changing circumstances with resilience and creativity, build a reputation as a thoughtful and reliable decision-maker, achieve personal and professional goals through deliberate and strategic actions. Example: entrepreneurs often face uncertainty and risk. By thinking critically, they can evaluate market trends, anticipate challenges, and develop innovative solutions, ensuring their ventures thrive in competitive environments. Conclusion: critical thinking as a lifelong practice. Applying critical thinking in everyday life transforms the way you approach decisions, challenges, and opportunities. It empowers you to act with clarity, confidence, and purpose, leading to better outcomes and richer experiences. Thank you for joining this journey toward mastering critical thinking. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights and practical strategies to enhance your skills.